me myself, I got kids, right? And so with me having these experiences, and my kids, they going to school, and they going to school with Mexicans and stuff like that, and these Mexicans, they're considering to be their friends, right? I'm like, cool, you feel me? Like, love who you love, you fuck with who you fuck with, right? That's cool, ain't no problem there, right? But I ain't no fool, right? So I gotta break it down to my kids, right? Because even though in my household we don't talk down, it's not a conversation that we have in talking down on anybody, whether they be other blacks, whether it be Mexicans, whether it be Asians, whatever. If we do get into a conversation talking about down on somebody, is that person based off a personal experience, right? We don't just group everybody together and be like, all right, this group ain't cool, that group ain't cool, you gotta hate this group, you gotta hate that group, don't like them. No, nah, we ain't doing none of that, right? But a conversation I did have with my kids is, understand, like, yeah, it's cool to be friends with everybody, it's cool to have relationships with everybody, but understand, and I'm telling them this from my experience, that in these households, right, in their households, right, even if it's not been directly taught, the way that they talk about us, right, will eventually come out through those Mexicans, those Asians, or whatever that you calling your friends, right? And even though your friends might not necessarily feel like that, right, at some point, like, the things that they're absorbing in their home environment, right, the hatred rhetoric and all that they're absorbing is going to come out, right? And hopefully it never does, but in the event it does, I'm just giving you the heads up. That might happen. If that happened, don't even trip. Just keep it moving.